In Texas, when I think of child custody, I think of it as three roads that run parallel. You have the physical custody, which is where do the kids sleep every night? The legal custody, which is decision-making authority. Where does the child go to school? And who's the pediatrician? Do they need to go to counseling? And then you have child support. These three roads are all running parallel. They do not cross or touch. Just because someone isn't paying child support as they should doesn't mean that they don't get to visit the child. Just because they have supervised visits because they might have done something scary, that doesn't mean that they don't have decision-making authority over the child. And so these are three roads that the court is going to decide who has custody, who has decision-making power, and who is paying child support. Under Texas child custody law, when we hear the term conservatorship, I often think of legal custody. That's going to be decision-making power. Where does the child go to school? Does the child need to go to counseling? Who is the pediatrician? This is decision-making authority, and I consider this all legal custody. There's a presumption in Texas that the parents are going to be joint managing conservators, meaning they both have the power to make these decisions. And there are circumstances where someone's going to be named a sole managing conservator, meaning that's the only party that can make that decision. And that is typically going to be in a case that involves family violence, because it's hard to make decisions with someone who used to be very aggressive with you. So the difference between legal and physical custody is, one, legal custody, that's dealing with decision-making authority, and physical custody, that's dealing with possession and access and how often you see your child. So in Texas, there is joint managing conservatorship and sole managing conservatorship. Both of those are going to decide who makes decisions regarding the children. In Texas child custody cases, the courts are going to make a determination on what is in the best interest of the child. Many people don't know what that means. And so we have this case out there called Holly v. Adams that tells you what the best interests of the child are. And the court's going to consider the desires of the child, the ability of the parents, and things like that when they're determining who should have custody and what is best for the children.